Okay, I'm going to change the fuel pump in this 2002 Eclipse. So this is the back seat. The car here. It's right here in the middle. Just gotta lift this up. There's a tab here. Okay, you just pull it out. That lifts up. You gotta do that on the other side too. And it's just, there's some hooks back there. Yeah, lift it up. And then push down these seat belt things. Okay. And we'll just throw this out of the way. Okay. So this is under the seat here. You got 4 screws, Phillips screws, got to take out. Okay. After you get the 4 screws out, you gotta lift this up. I'll just get this plug. Through the hole. Let's see here. Oh, maybe I should have done it the other way. Push it in. Okay. Okay. Then we gotta unplug the plug there. Actually, I gotta get some reading glasses. Can't see it clear enough. Okay. I've done this car before. It's just time to do it again. It's not that there's anything wrong with the pump, but after so long I replace it. You know, it's got 30,000 miles on it, and I don't trust the cheap pumps for more than 40,000. So at 30,000 I start thinking about it, and when I have time I just replace it. Okay, so you press down on that tab and pull it back. Let's see. Okay, there's another one here. I think you just push in on this tab and then pull it up. Hopefully there's enough light that you can see. It's early in the morning. I just want to get it over with, get it done. Well, let's see. Can't remember how I did this. Pretty sure you just press it in and then it pulls up. Yeah, I feel it. And you just press that in. And you just have to pull it straight up. Then this can get out of the way. Okay, they don't give you much space to work here. Very, very little space. You can do it if you have to, but since it's an old car, what I did was I made cuts. Okay, so I got cuts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks like I got 9 cuts there. I just took some sheet metal snips and I cut it, because then I bend it back. And it makes it a lot easier. I wouldn't do this on a new car, you know, or a newer car, but the car is so old that it doesn't really matter. And then, of course, when you pound it back down, you're going to have to put some silicone around it to seal it better. I mean, you don't have to put the silicone, but if there were any little drops of gas leaking, you know, you would smell it in the car. So, and now see, you have all that extra space, makes it so much easier, you know. And it's not a big deal, the car is so old. It's not a big deal. You ain't gonna see it anyway, it's gonna be covered up. Okay, I gotta take off this hose here. Gotta be careful when you cut it because it's sharp. Kind of stuck on there. Maybe I loosen it with the pliers. There you go. Okay. We can pull that straight up. Push that stuff out of the way. Uh-oh. Got some gas coming out there. Okay, we got this one. Squeeze it in. That should pull off. Of course, you want to be careful. Maybe have a rag over it as you're pulling, so it doesn't spray on you. Should come straight out. There we go. Okay, get that one out of the way. And this thing, I think it just twists off. Maybe it pops off. It just holds it on there. Yeah. Oh, it slides. Okay. So it slides. Actually, okay, we'll have to put that back. We'll slide it back after we loosen up that ring there. Okay, let me get the tool. for loosening up that ring. Okay, this is the tool for loosening that. When I first did this, I didn't have a tool. I just took a screwdriver and a hammer, and it was really stuck. That's not a good thing to do, because you could break that ring. I was lucky I didn't break it. It was on so darn tight. But now I have these tools, and you can get these, you know, on eBay. They're pretty cheap. I think I paid $15 for it. And then we're just going to loosen it. There we go. See, it grabs the. Make sure everything's out of the way, and you can turn it. You just gotta keep doing it until you get it off. I'll stop the video now. I'll come back after I get that ring loose all the way. Okay, ring's loose, so we'll get this out of the way. This I want to slide back, get it off, but I think I gotta lift that ring up in order to do that. Well, maybe not. Maybe I can just pry it up a little. Okay, yeah, that's off. Get that out of the way. See, with all this junk, it's like they don't give it. They could have easily cut the, darn it. They could have easily cut that hole bigger, so I didn't have to cut it. Okay. The problem is, the people that design this stuff don't work on the cars. If they worked on the cars, maybe they could design it better. Or how about asking the people that work on the cars, hey, what can we do to make this easier for you? This. Okay, gotta push. See, that's the problem, is that there's very little space here. And you're gonna try and take this apart without pulling that back. You're gonna do it in that little hole? Jeez. That's why I cut it. Okay, then we have to pull this out. Okay. Gotta remember. Okay. Gotta be careful too. You don't want to damage it, so pull it straight up. And then you kind of gotta do some twisting, maybe like this. I don't know where that float is. Let's see. Just kind of gotta play with it. There we go. Until you get it out. Okay, there we go. So if you can remember how you did that, let's see, so I got that arrow right here. So let's just say the arrow is pointing towards the driver's seat. When I stick it back in, and you want to try and drain. Drain out the gas. Okay, so let it drain. While I'm letting it drain out, I'll stop the video. And then we'll come back to it outside. Button. Here we go. Okay. Now we gotta gonna have to take that off. Push that in, pull it down. I think we gotta pull that back. Let's see. I want to be careful you don't break it because it's kind of old. You just gotta lift that up out of there. I usually don't have cars long enough to, you know, replace the fuel pump again, but this is a pretty good car. You get a good car, you don't want to get rid of it, so you fix it as long as you can. Let's see. This, okay, I'll have to pull that down. Just a plug. Now, there it goes. No, I don't know. Can't remember how I got this out. Now, let me play around with it. I'll stop the video while I play with it and see how to get that off again. Okay. What it is you have this tab, and you have this tab right here, that one. Okay, those three have to be pulled at the same time to lift this up, and this has to come out. There's a little tab right here. You press on that, this slides out, and then you have to make sure those three tabs are disengaged when you pull this up. Okay, then got our fuel pump right here. I don't know if I have to lift, if I have to take that off. I don't think I do. Let's see. We got some more of these tabs here. There we go. Just pry it back a little bit. Want to be careful. Don't want to break it. There we go. Just enough to pop it off. Suppose we could take this off. Don't know if I gotta take that off. Let's get this off. Be easy if I had a table. Maybe I can just take that off. Make it easy. I just don't remember if I had to take this off before. Oh, I see. Oh, let me stop the camera, come back to it. Okay, just lift this up. Lift it up, pull it back. Okay, that's all you gotta do. And then press in on the tab and pull that out. I'll just stick it over here. Okay, now fuel pump should just pull right out of there. Let's get the new one. Take a look at it. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I guess it just pushes right up in there. Sure don't remember how I did this. Just don't remember how I did it before. And this moves, so yeah, I think it's coming down. I think it just sticks in there. Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay. Now you can see the old one had some ridges there. This got like one ridge. That's actually better. Okay, well, that's dirty. They didn't give me a new filter. Just have to reuse the old one. It's not that bad. Just this area here. Okay. Okay. Put the little clip back on. Get something to press it down with. Okay, now let me come back. Just press that down there. Let's get it back in there. There we go. Push it back in. Put this back in there. Get this back on. Get the springs back in here. Get that spring. All right. Okay, make sure I got everything in. Yep. Okay. This can go back in there. Alright, just get that bottom thing on. Actually, they gave me extra parts. Some cars you need this, you need that. I don't think that rubber thing is even gonna fit in here, but I didn't have it in. It must have not fit last time. Let me try it. If it fits, I'll use it. If not, won't use it. See, I think that's the problem I had before. So it just wouldn't I think I couldn't get this. I couldn't get this on it. I think that's what it was. So I won't even bother with it. Yeah, the way they made this, they didn't leave much. They didn't leave much space to put that piece of rubber. It's like I can barely get this piece of plastic on without the rubber. Probably should have put the filter on. No, can't do that. That's still got to go on first. Oh, I can't believe this. It's like that one on. Maybe I gotta pull that up a little bit. Maybe that's shouldn't be though. Shouldn't be pushed down too much. See if I can pry it up just a little. Two, got one more. Shouldn't snap on that hard though. Because it needs to go under. It needs to go under this filter thing. lift it up some more. Okay, maybe that'll do it. See, it has to go under the filter there. Okay, that should do it. See, there's almost no way you could put that piece of rubber in there. Okay. No, not quite. Almost. There we go. Okay. Press that down more. Okay. Alright. Okay, that's in. Wires on. Let's see. Make sure we don't have any extra parts laying around. Let me just slide that on. So it's all lined up. Snaps into place. Put that back in there. Slide that back on. That's on. That's all tight. Wires. Make sure the wires are snapped in. See, the biggest worry on something this old is that you break something, then you got a problem. It's easy if you just buy this whole thing and just replace the whole thing, but they're expensive. If you can just replace the pump. Okay, so now, go and stick it back in. I'm gonna put it all back in, same way I took it out. I won't film this whole thing. I kind of lost some of my light anyway. And then we'll come back to it. Okay. When you stick this back in, you want to feel around the sides. Make sure that that gasket is all tucked into that hole. Okay. Because when it's all tucked in nicely, then you know it'll fit all the way down with no problem. And then the ring, you gotta screw the ring back on. You gotta make sure you get it nice and centered, so that it goes on, you know, the right way, not a little bit towards the side. Make sure you keep your arrow pointing the same direction that it's supposed to point. And then go ahead and snap everything back on. And then for me, I gotta bend these down and throw a little silicone around there and stick the top back on. And then start it up. Okay, I got it running, you know. Still gotta put the screws in here. Throw some silicone around it. Start it up. When you turn it over, it's gonna turn over like 5-6 times before the pump, you know, actually gets it back going again. And then what I usually do when I replace a fuel pump, you know, mechanics, they'll just probably just say, okay, here's the car back, go ahead. But what I do is I run the car. I'll run this car for like 20 minutes just sitting here, you know, get it all nice and hot and going, and then I'll drive it around the block a couple of times. You know, I want to make sure that the pump's actually gonna be good, you know. I don't want to be like, you know, there's times, you know, way in the past that if I went to a mechanic and I got the car back, I just, you know, they give it back to you, you immediately get on the freeway and uh-oh, something's wrong. It's like they didn't even test it. So that's why I like to test everything. Just test it out, run it, get it nice and hot, make sure that it is good before I decide, okay, we're done. But that's it. That's how you take the pump in and out. That took me about an hour and 20 minutes.